In Canva, we want to do recording. We go down to, scroll down to videos, and we have broadcast yourself. So that comes up with a little window here. Hello everyone. And then that can be moved about. So I've noticed people talking and they've got something going on in here. Usually like a web page that they're reading, and then they get in the way and they move themselves out of the way of the text. Now the strange thing is, all I've got on the back here is what I was working on earlier. So I can turn off camera, I don't want to do that. Mirror camera, change shape, filters and effects. So there are some filters up here. Give yourself more of a tan. Black and white, no doubt, and colours. Here we go, look, ooh. Yeah, that's freaky. Anyway, so that's that one. We've got EFX, we've got skin smoothing. So if we go back to a normal one, I've actually turned it off. And then you've got the skin smoothing, you can turn up and down. So intensity is already turned up. What I'm a bit annoyed about at the moment is that I'm unable to record the screen desktop at the same time. So what I'm going to do is show you another bit of software that comes with Windows, and it's opened up in my other screen, so if I drag it across, and it's Clipchamp. So I'll quickly open up a video. There is something in there. I've just been doing one about a sound bar. Delete that. Okay, import media, so you can do it from your phone here. So I want to try that out as well, not while I'm actually using my phone as a camera to do it, but another time. Google Drive, you just connect them up. Now where it says record and create, you can do the screen, do the camera, or you can do both. Now I've just reinstalled Windows, so this is probably why it's asking as a settings. Camera and screen. Now I'm sure I use this and it's pretty good. What about, where's my laptop one? Oh, NVIDIA, I can use NVIDIA if I've done that. Here we go, wait for it, it's going to come up now. Yeah, look, and I've got the background screens. Now, there's nothing on your teeth, yeah, whatever. That's a good one, that. Hit the red button. No, it's quite good though, because it could say something embarrassing. Someone just said something to eat quickly because they had to rush before they did a broadcast, or they're busy eating, going, oh, I need to do a broadcast. Something I've just realised. You noticed how I move across when I look. I haven't moved anything. I haven't moved that chair. That's the centering it does. It's brilliant. So if I record now, the thing I've got, so it's got window here. This is the whole window. The entire window. Share a system audio. Right, so there's the web page. Right, I'm going to move this screen onto my laptop. See if it's any different. Now let's come forward. Here we go. So it is. So if I move this onto my other computer, so there I am, and then there's the browser window. Now when I move it, it doesn't do nothing. It does change shape. So now I've got a widescreen version of this, and as I scroll down the page, it scrolls down behind me. So that's what I wanted, because I don't need to be looking at that. That's only for me showing you about how to use this program. I could be looking at this myself, and then obviously I'll be reading that, talking about it, whilst it's all being recorded with me in it. But that's what I want. So anyway, stop that. Save and edit, right? So now I'll get into some of what happens next. So, as you can see below, move it along. Right, move it along. Now it's come forward. So basically the audio is in that video. The background screen, absolutely silent. The Clipchamp's quite good, and I'm going to be doing a review on how to use Clipchamp, and I'm going to be comparing Clipchamp with, well, actually what I could do, I could close that because I need these videos. So I've got Adobe Premiere Rush. Now I was using this earlier to make a video about the soundbar, which you may have seen in that little clip a minute ago. So I open that. Well, I don't really need this open. I probably actually need a new one. Click home, create new project, untitled, design. So we're talking about design software, aren't we? Editing software, what you want to call it. And then you've got some settings. So I'll probably want the wide for now. What have I got to do? Pick a folder. Let me go into, see, I don't mind my stuff being left in downloads. Now that's what is that, a photograph? If I unselect it, I can't create. I've got to select something to create. Well, yeah. Right. Now, allegedly, so we're talking about editing. There is no capture facility on here. This Rush software actually costs more. So I'm going to delete that. So this video, how to edit on Adobe Rush. So I've made this video earlier, and I might as well use it to show how and what I did to certain things. So let's have a quick play. I don't really want the audio because I've already had issues with this being a copyright issue. Now I can get rid of that intro at the beginning, or I can just separate the audio, delete the audio, back to the beginning, and now there's no audio. It's just, I can put a different audio on it, it doesn't really matter, it's just got the name of the soundbar, it's got my cameras in it, it's got a picture on the TV. There's no copyright from using his face. As soon as you put music on it, boom. Yeah, so let's have a look. So what we've got is like effects. We've got these, and on the right hand side here we have effects. So mine, I think, is push up on here, and you literally just drag that and you drop it on either side of your image or text, if that's text up there, and you can even put it on in the middle of videos. So before your next clip comes up, it will use this transition. Sorry. Now I haven't paid for this software, so I'm surprised Pan and Zoom is actually working this time. The auto reframe, well, that won't work because I'm only on a free version. You've got presets, your own presets. This is where you change the colour of something. There you go. See, blue, make it more sharper and things. Now, see, I might have to make this video again. So I've already got rid of the audio at the beginning. The other thing they flagged me up on was them lot. I only want to see my settings on my thing. So how do we do that? So let me go down to crop. Now, crop, you can either crop, you know, somewhere for some text or something, or the other way, and then the same verticals or whatever, rotation, yeah, and you can flip and turn it. So if it was back to front, you could just flip it and rotate it, and if it's upside down as well, and you just fixed it all. Now, the advanced is what I'm looking for. No, it's not. It's this one. Maintain proportions, because when I zoom in, it's zooming in height and width. See, all I want is that settings here. The text option was quite nice, the way the text would bounce in like this. Power in. So that was quite nice. And the ability to quite easily just slide it up and down by moving these. But you know, picking it up and dragging it, same sort of thing. Although it's actually dragging it with that black gap. So it's slightly different. So if I now you've seen this, whereas in Clipchamp, when you've made something, so for example in here, well, we've got our recording. So in here, let's drag something in. Let's drag in that image. You've got to drag it in there first, and then you can drag it, and you can put it there, and it makes another level. Now that image is at above. Anything above goes on top. But as you can see, it's the same sort of method. You just resize like that. Yes, you can move even the background screen. That's this video here. And if I click me, I can then click me, and I can change that. If I wanted to move that, so let's say it's down there, come down here. As you can see, I can right click and split. If I move to this side, drag that across. So if that was plain, 1 minute I'm there, next minute I'm there. So there's a lot more flexibility with it straight away. But you know, the ability to right click on stuff. And then when you have got something selected, you've got these fades, so I can fade it in. So it doesn't come in straight away hard and sharp, it just fades in or fades out. And when it fades in and out, it's almost the same as having a blend in the middle here, a crossfade. So it could blend in and then blend out. And same with the videos, you can blend and fade them in and out. The video, you get filters, so you can do the same thing we was talking about earlier, where you're giving yourself like mad looking effects. You can speed it up and slow it down. I think that was also available in Premiere Rush. You can individually adjust the colours on here, and you can also adjust your audio. So if you don't want 100%, change that. And then what else we got in here? On here, on the left hand side, we've got quite a lot more. We've got a lot of templates, like for YouTube. So you can have these funky little intros. You can literally have that in, and you just change it, the name of it. You want a pink one, go and use that. I think I use this one, Xbox one, or whatever it is. And then you can customise it afterwards, and you can delete bits off it, rename it. So there's those, and then down the side you've got oh yeah, and record to create, by the way, you've got text to speech. So you've got a lot of AI going on here, where you type in a word and stuff in here, and then you can get a character to speak, and they can change the type of way they speak, whether they're a newscaster, whether they're friendly, excited. But the only problems I've noticed with that is, I don't know about the paid version, but only generally the first couple of voices will let you do that. And if you change to another language like mine, you literally don't have any of that. But you do have an ability to speed up and slow down their voices, so they speak slow or speak fast. And then when they're speaking fast, you might want to lower the tone or higher the tone. Which this is the bit that kind of makes them sound a bit more human. If you're not totally happy with the voice, this will usually get it a bit closer to what you may perceive as real. So then we've got the music. Now in here there's free music, free audios in there, and then you come down to video and you've got the same sort of thing for video. To put that up there. And now I've got that. But what I can do, I could drag my video above, select that. That's the one behind the one. Crop. Oh, there I am. I'm looking at the wrong video. So my video is now above. Is now above this effect, which looks like this.
That's what I wanted, but
yeah. So that's pretty good. And then you got stock images as well. There's not a whole load, but there's a few. You can like do text, which has got quite a few good little options. I did notice the text in the Adobe was quite good as well. Then one thing, I don't know if it's missing out of that, but you've got little icons. You know, these are pretty cool. And I managed to drag that straight onto the video screen, not actually doing it down here. It does it automatically, but I've got it on here. So there you go. Transitions, yeah, they're pretty good. I think you get a transition and
onto my computer.
Well, nothing much happened there. I need an interesting one. Let's see how this one will do. Put that on there.
Onto my
and it was supposed to be a circle. I mean, maybe it didn't help because it's actually a small video I've got at the top. You know, I haven't got a big one up there. So that's like a really the run through of it. You can build your own brand kit here. You have to join. It's not too expensive. If you go yearly, it's gone up. First year 69. So there you go. So 70 quid. When I click transitions here, it pops up on the right as well. So that's quite interesting. So if you've got this on a different box somewhere, then you can still get to your transitions when you click something later. So these are pretty good. You can also change your ratio on the fly. Although it's actually resized my whole video. Now in Adobe Rush, I think it's that one. What it will do is allegedly it will crop them all in a correct upper way. But I've just done an undo, and it made that full screen. But that's quite interesting. So I don't know, what would I use? Let me see how I'd use this. So there's an option here to fit. I must have clicked fit. But I was wondering if I did crop, whether I could, well, I could stretch it anyway, make that full screen. So there you go, I've got a full screen bit of a page or whatever it is. So that's got a lot of playability, that Clipchamp. If you're a social media person, then, you know, this is like Canva, which has got loads of samples and templates for Instagram, YouTube. You've got some other type of examples. I don't know if there's beauty on here. Video, meme templates. I mean, look at this. Now that is priceless, isn't it? So that's pretty cool. So what I need to do is probably edit my video that I want to do, the one with the soundbar, and then I can come back and say, here's the finished version using Clipchamp, and here's the finished one using Adobe Rush. I'm not very impressed with Adobe Rush. It was easy enough to make a video fine. But if you was to pay for either of them, I would, you know, you need to get one that's obviously giving you what you want. Now, this one does have the option to record yourself and the screen, or either, you know, individual, and to do the text to speech. Adobe Rush hasn't got any of that. I didn't see anything for doing video capture. So that Adobe Rush, I mean, now that I did manage to do the videos and did export them, this is the only thing with this program is, say, let me say, look, I've recorded that in this software. I can duplicate it, I can copy it. Now, I've got no idea if I can copy that and paste it into another program, but there's no export facility. There's no menus on here for export. Once you want to publish this, here's the export up here. So you choose your size. As you can also see, there isn't any 4K. That is one thing that Adobe Rush does do, and that is it will do 4K. So we choose the 1080p, and then you can save it to Google, YouTube, what have you. But that's your final version, and it's already doing it for you, which is a bit mad. And then, but you know, if you're connected to all of these, yeah, YouTube and Facebook and stuff, you can literally publish all of those in one go.